holiday season is in full swing, and if you're hosting guests with dietary restrictions, you might be wondering how to make your festive spreads safe and delicious for all. Here to share 5 foods that'll make your holidays merry for gluten-free guests and delicious for all your visitors is Hy-Vee registered dietitian Ruthie Chips. Welcome, Ruthie. Good to see you. You're here with bells on this morning.
I am. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. We're happy to see you. So just tell us why some people need to avoid gluten. We hear so much about gluten-free these days.
We do, and actually there's 33 million people that have some type of food allergy,
Wow.
so it's quite prevalent.
Yeah.
And today we're talking about gluten-free because it is really quite important for some individuals. If they have a condition called celiac disease,
Right.
they really must avoid it. So, but when you're having parties, which we all are, and I'm ready for mine, it's important to ask your guests, do you have any food intolerances? Do you have any allergies? So that you're prepared, because we don't, we want to make sure that everyone is included in these parties.
Yes, for
Interesting.
sure.
And I understand there's cross-contamination with celiac disease as well?
If you have a person who does have that disease and you'd want to find out in advance, you really don't want to prepare foods that have gluten in it. And remember, gluten is in wheat, barley, and rye. Those are the components. So anything that has flour in it, that's going to have gluten in it. So a person with that condition should not have any foods that are prepared in a place where wheat is being used. So it's really critical. Some people are sensitive to gluten and they don't have the disease. So, but if you have that person at your party, let's make them feel good.
Yes, what can we do for that? Yeah.
Lots of foods that fit, actually. We're starting with our first one, which is our dietitian pick of the month, which is sweet Laurens. These are actually cookie dough products that are ready to go.
Okay.
We have them in our health market. So all you do is bake them off. So they're wonderful little tasty cookies. They're actually lower sugar and they're free of 11 allergens. So you're really safe to eat them. In fact, if you like raw cookie dough,
Yes,
typically
she says
we don't
can eat it.
advise it, but you can eat it.
Thank
So
you.
we will have a little sample for you if you want to try it at some point. So that's our first one. Other things, of course, all veggies are healthy and gluten-free. So any kind of veggies. We have our quick shortcuts that you can grab at Hy-Vee and bring them out. We have beet chips, which are fun to have. Also sweet potato chips. Popcorn is gluten-free. And we have our Good Graces products, which is all kinds of options that are already gluten-free. So these days there's so many available products.
Okay.
And we have a whole section called Health Market in our stores. So it makes it really easy.
Okay.
And don't forget Chex Mix. That's always a popular one. We've got gluten-free rice Chex, and I've mixed it with a little bit of wasabi peas.
Yeah, you kind of made your
A little
own
green
there.
and red.
You can see that there. Yeah, I
And
love it.
some craisins, so it gives you that holiday flair.
Yes, that
So
looks
the
great.
pretzels don't have any gluten in them at all?
There are gluten-free pretzels.
Oh.
You do have to purchase some gluten-free if you're going the full route. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, good to know. And then, of course, you are a dietitian. You are there at Hy-Vee. If we have any questions or concerns, how do we find more information? How do we get in contact with you?
Absolutely. We're at the store actually locally. I'm here in La Crosse and in Winona, and anyone that has a nutrition concern can stop by, ask a question. We also provide dietary services, one-on-one individual consultations are available, and we offer just a free session, a discovery session, if you want to find out, well, what are your programs, what are your services, and we can explain that in more detail. Especially people that have food allergies. We can take you right in the store, we can wander through the aisles and show you, here's the best products, here's where you want to focus.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great.
Right.
Especially for people, maybe they have a later in life food allergy or something like that. Maybe they have no idea where to start,
Yeah.
right? So great to have that service. And then you guys also have a shopping guide. What can you tell us about
Yes,
that?
we do have from General Mills Bell Institute. They have a great guide. We've got a link that hopefully we can put on the website, and you can click, and there's copies of it underneath with tips and recipes,
some recipes and stuff, yeah.
lists of food products that are going to be gluten-free for those folks that need to watch it.
Okay, we'll try to get that out. Oh yeah, so this is where your snack mix
Yep,
came from,
absolutely.
right? We've got that right there. Okay, well that is great to know. All right, well thank you so much for being here, Ruthie. You always share
Absolutely.
such insightful wisdom with us, and happy holidays.
Enjoyed it. Happy holidays to
And let's
everyone.
have some of this cookie dough as we
Cheers
head out of here.
to
Yes,
raw cookie
cheers.
dough.
Yum.
Cookie dough, cheers.
At
All
6
right.
a.m. What
All
can be better
right.
than that? Stay with us. We'll be right back.